Nerdrotic.com.
Welcome to the Super Chat Square Up, part one of many. I don't know how many parts this is going to be. We're going to chop this up in 1 hour bits and release them over the next few days. So let's just get to it. And we're leaving off with Friday Night Tights with Robot Head. Way back when. Bring on Odin's son. Loki's Morning of Mischief on Friday Night Tights. Raise your horns, Valhalla, Skål. I know, Loki. What's up? How's it going? How's it going over on your channel there? I hope it's going well. You know, you never know. Someday, Loki could make it up on Friday Night Tights. It's not really dependent on size of channel. It's really dependent on subject matter. And right now, we're getting booked out. But we have plans of rotating people in. We have things going on. So you never know. You never know. I'm never going to say no. I'm never going to say never. And we're not going to big time anybody. And that is from Project Storytime. So thank you. And that was, again, I got to see how much that was, for $5. For $5. Punisher Gunpowder for 666 Canadian pesos. The Canadian peso of the beast says, psst, there's a penny for each as swear word this episode. Hold the line. Hold the line. Oh, man, GameStop. Now people are under investigation, but that has passed. We're well on to the newest controversy, which was, of course, Disney Star Wars. It's always Disney Star Wars. Rocky Desert Flower for 99 cents. Thank you for the peach super sticker. I appreciate it. Primer for $1.99. Az's rants are the best rants. Hail Friday Night Tights. And they really are. There's a reason he's on the show. There's a reason once he got into my stratosphere through Doctor Who, and he was on God, it seems so long ago, but it was the Timeless Children stream. Brought him on with Bull's Trek and Starry-Eyed Girl, and we were all sitting there stunned, having sat through the Last Jedi of Doctor Who, and brought him on a couple of Friday Night Tights. Knew he was a right fit. Within the first episode, I said, "You need to be a regular, dude. You need to be a regular." Baby Magnum, welcome to the proto-molecule level. And yes, Perry's going to be updating the names pretty soon for the credits because we have a lot of new members. And thank you. The Italian Stallion for $9.99. Hail and much love from Texas. Can we all take a minute and appreciate the greatness of John Williams? The music is what puts Star Wars over the top for me. What are your guys' favorite tracks from the films? Tracks I used to know by heart and I don't know anymore. But I could say that one of my favorite tracks was the Forest Battle, which I remember the name of. I don't remember all. I used to know them by heart. I don't, but the Forest Battle, believe it or not, with the Ewok theme, I fucking love that, and Return of the Jedi. And when Luke is facing down Darth Vader for the final time, which was not on the original soundtrack. It was on, they did a remastered version in a big box set. It was on that. That's my single favorite piece from the trilogy, with the chorus in the background and the deep voices. Oh, it's fucking awesome. Your sister. Elizabeth Lyons. Oh, I read that one. Okay. So the animation commenter for $2. Not looking forward to Dr. Ahsoka and time travel. I'm not either. I'm not looking forward to any of it because I cover Star Wars. but I just don't care. It doesn't entice me. It, quite frankly, again, my emotional connection with Star Wars was severed at The Last Jedi. It will never return. I don't feel engaged by any of these stories. There's nothing groundbreaking here. While I appreciate what Jon Favreau has done, he has certainly done the best job of making it look like Star Wars. The only reason I was interested in The Mandalorian at all is Gina Carano. And that's why I remain interested in it, is for Gina Carano. Nikki Kinley for $5. From Lord Thundercock, first things first, the chocolate starfish is my man Fred Durst. Fred Durst. That is not a name I have heard in a long, long time. Not sure why I want the chocolate starfish there. Justified Humble Eraser for $5. You all are forgetting the power of money making Baby Yoda. He's coming back, and so is Luke. Otherwise, they're flushing money and fans. Well, as long as they keep attacking fans like Star Wars Theory, they are pissing away what goodwill they have from the return of Luke Skywalker. I mean, it's just, they've got a ton of goodwill from that, and they've gotten a lot of people back. But they have been slowly and systematically flushing it away by hiring Rossicists, and, the Pablo Hidalgo thing was huge. But Star Wars Theory could have made that worse than it was, and he decided to let it go. And that's his decision. That's totally his decision. But it could have been worse for him. Antonio Cardenas for $5. Hail, Gary, I denounce tan supremacists. Yes, people who in tanning beds who think they're better than other people. Yeah, I denounce that as well. I also denounce white supremacy, and no, I know what he meant. Flicks by Cody for $5. Can we take a quick break from the discussion and appreciate the beautiful creature that is Gal Gadot? Sure. Okay. Let's appreciate her all together. We'll take a moment in silence to appreciate the beauty that is Gal Gadot. Okay. I know some of you take a little more time to appreciate her, but not much. Joey Bryant for $1.49. Salt Shaker Super Sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate the donation. You keep the lights on here. You keep things burning here on Friday Night Tights. Digby Strawbridge for 10 pounds. Keep up the good work. Fingers crossed for better reboot of Doctor Who 20 or 30 years from now. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Star Weaver for $5. Hail all. Question. What would happen to the comments section on YouTube? Or what happened to the comments section on YouTube? Gary, where could I send you my book to critique? You can send it to my P.O. Box, and you can find the P.O. Box number at my website, nerdrotic.com. Just look to the right, scroll down, or it's on the About section of this page. If it's a book the size of like a Target Doctor Who paperback or your average Conan book, I can certainly review it. If it's a 500-page tome, then I would probably, and I've got a lot of books to get through, I would probably just check out the first chapter. Yeah. But yeah, if it's like, or graphic novel, sure, no problem. Zap Brannigan for 10 pounds. Not a big Star Wars fan, but if you want to be optimistic, then maybe Favreau hints at leading to the sequels until he's powerful enough to stab KK in the back and take over. I doubt it, though. Favreau could get that kind of power. We've seen it time and time again with Hollywood, but it's going to take a lot of work. It'll take a little bit more consistency, but having two well-received seasons of The Mandalorian doesn't hurt. Canada Dry for 10 Canadian pesos. Ryan's videos on why Mando is heading to sequel trilogy was 100% right. They can tell stories for years in the safe space time period after Return of the Jedi without worrying about blue milk. Exactly. And that's my argument as well. And I said that in my Disney Star Wars is Saved video. They don't have to do anything. They've already got everybody.
Welcome, everybody. We couldn't be more thrilled to be starting the High Republic.
Don't like it, but I don't care.
He's very mechanically minded. He actually really doesn't like all the stuff, all the pomp and circumstance type stuff that goes along with being a Jedi. He just wants to hide in his garage and repair things.
This isn't cool, YouTube, you f***s. And then they'll just end it with "Rip Nerdaholic," and that's the end of it.
Yep.
We need reform.
Is that still in the TOS?
Nerdaholic. This might be weird to you, but I think society is going to fall at some point, and we're going to have to barter with old pornography.
Like VHS porn.
I still got VHS, dude, with the original boxes.
Yes. Well, damn.
I'm a strong supporter of women in adult films.
Yeah.
You know, because nobody does that anymore. Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
Son of a bitch. I'm wearing this uncomfortable, movie-accurate, bullshit-ass armor, and I'm not even getting paid scale for this shit. I want to go home. You know what? Whoopsie. Well, it's time to go.
Nathaniel Larson for $2. FNT stonks for life. Hell. I love don't be short in FNT. Rob Bass Rob Bass for $10. Guys, I'm 38 years old. I've been a Star Wars fan for 30 years. I have never thought that I've been where I am right now with Star Wars, but I'm done with it. Disney can have it. Go to hell, Disney. Yeah. I mean, they're going towards the sequel trilogy. Now, could they retcon it to try to make it work? Sure. But they're going towards the sequel trilogy. They have made no secret of this. A lot of what is getting people excited is each other, is fans who always have better ideas, and it comes from a really good place. But it's fan projection. And it's okay. You could, theorize and speculate. That's what fans do. That's what you're supposed to do. You're going to hear a lot of rumors. You're going to hear a lot of rumors. Okay. Let me get past this, by the way. Scottish Nerd for £2. Snowflame will save us. Oh, cocaine is his god, and he is the instrument of his will. Thank God for Snowflame. I really blew it. There was a Mego custom of Snowflame, and I didn't pull the trigger on it. I really should have. Okay, so, yeah, there's going to be a lot of rumors about Star Wars, and a lot of my friends will be talking about these rumors. And I don't know where they get their information, okay? And I'm not saying it's not legit. But the reason I really don't like doing, listen, I there's things I know that I don't talk about. There's things I know that I wish I could tell you and I can't. And I don't like that. I like being free to talk about what I want. So one of the promises I've made myself and the rule I have here is, while I will certainly, if a creative or a movie star wants to come on our show, we will treat them with respect, but we're not going to hold back anything. I'm not going to hold back an opinion worrying about making them feel bad or anything. I can't do that. I can't. So I don't like being in that position. But just when I say it's heading towards the sequel trilogy, it's based on all the evidence that they've given us. There's been tons of hints. And listen, I want you guys to be happy with Star Wars. I don't think Disney is capable of it. I hate the black pill. I want to be optimistic. I do. If Kathleen Kennedy goes, then I think things could change, but not until she is gone. Foul Ball Productions for $4.99. I'd like to give a rest in peace to Jeanette Mouse, former colleague of mine and voice actress from Resident Evil Village, who just passed recently from cancer. Oh no. Foul Ball Productions, great channel, great guy. May Jeanette Mouse rest in peace. I hope I said her name right. Oh, God. Fuck cancer, man. I took my dad. Sean Culligan for $5. Kat Dennigan's Darcy Lewis on WandaVision. Bus size is 34DD. Big cans. Oh, yes. I've seen her in real life. There was some big time coffee shop. I think it was the 101 coffee shop in Hollywood. It was a big time place where movie stars and shit used to go. I went there, had a meal, and she was sitting a table across from me. And I can confirm, massive cans. Canada Dry for 5 Canadian pesos. Did you guys see Forbes get included along with the Fandom Menace this week? Undesirables all hail. Yeah, you can't argue with Forbes. You can't argue with Forbes. Culture Casino. I enjoyed Double D Darcy. Thanks for the memories. Oh. You earned that one, buddy. You earned it. RK Nut Post. Next on Ryan's Store, Nut Post candles featuring Harry Ginger Balls scent. Him and Gwyneth Paltrow. His candles can blow up and they'll smell like his balls. Stephen Morgan for 10 pounds. Has anyone seen Timeless? Yes, I have. It had a great season 1 and then was canceled, but the fans were able to get a second season, but it went pure woke. Yep. Because it was made before the era of woke. It's almost like there was an edict sent down from on high to start turning everything woke. It's almost like there was collusion. Yeah, very strange. Darth Gorebag for 15.15. I'm burning in the sun and I'm having fun. And you know I got no special plans. Special plans. All the bills are paid. I got it made in the shade, and all I need is the woman. Rest in peace, Eddie. Eddie Van Halen. Ringy 542 for €2. Look at Ryan trying to be professional. This is when we were all wearing suits, by the way. Yeah, trying. Dag the Gnome for 5 Canadian pesos. Just got here an hour late. Is there a reason Ryan looks like he just got home from the bar mitzvah? Yes, we were on FNT Financial. It was an FNT Financial special report. Sell! Steve Morgan for £5. What happened when Iron Man teamed up with the Silver Surfer? They became alloys. Oh. And then, sorry, had to lighten the mood a little bit. Jeremiah Gehrig for $10. Insider YouTube channel put up a video yesterday talking about how much the MCU uses previs to make all their movies now. Oh, pre-visualization. Previs. I gotcha. Just like you called out before. Yes. The article has been disappeared from the internet. I have been looking for it for 2 years. There was a young lady who was up to direct Captain Marvel, and she came out and spilled the beans on everything they did. And she turned down the job because she said, I wanted to direct a movie and I wouldn't be directing the movie. I wasn't going to direct any of the fight scenes and I wasn't going to direct any of the visual effects scenes. I was only directing the actors. I guess Disney had that article disappeared. Moss Melendez for $5. Hey, Gary, I like the connection between Matt Foley and Batwoman. In appreciation, I made memages and posted it on your tweet of this stream. Enjoy. And I saw them, and thank you. In a van down by the river. I didn't put it in my last review. I didn't. I probably should have since it was the last one. She no longer lives in a van down by the river. Ringy 542 for $2. I'm 100% behind the actor replacing Brie. The actor from WandaVision. Yes. Although she's getting a little annoying. Those, every time they go to the base now, it's getting more and more like Captain Marvel. Darth Gorebag for $5.55. I love Thor Ragnarok. It's so much fun, but I recognize my tastes don't always match up with the rest of you nerd ilk, and that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine, Darth Gorebag. Thor Ragnarok's not the most offensive movie. It's just cartoony. It's cartoony, and I wanted it to be a little less cartoony. Vanya Secundus for $5.45. And if they hire Amber Heard, they'll finally have a female superhero who could convincingly beat up a grown man. Amber Heard? No. Gina Carano? Yeah. Primer, thank you for the 99 cents for the donation. I appreciate it. But Amber Heard, well, did she beat up Johnny Depp? But he probably was high and just let her and probably didn't feel anything. Oscar Meyer for $5. Hashtag save above average Jeremy. Cancel Jeremy. Cancel Jeremy. Your Muslim uncle for $1.99. Ryan in color and tie. Super chat. Super. Thanks for asking. Samurai Flack for $10. Gary, most modern anime is trash. I'll give you the good stuff. Start with Demon Slayer. Okay. I've heard very good things about that one. Then follow with the hero is overpowered, but overly cautious. And then go to Gigut's channel for recommendations. And it's called Gigooks, Gigguk''. Okay. Applebee's Minion. Did you send the super chat while you're driving the truck? For $5. Hey, Gary, did you get my email with Star Trek pictures for your wife? I sent it to you last week. I did. Eventually, I did. And she is making a Star Trek room now. Our bedroom is now a Star Trek room. M Tax Shark for $5. Hail, I bring news from 2025. GameStop will complete its purchase of Amazon for 3 Bitcoin. Thanks for another Friday Night Tights. We wish. We wish. Ben, Christina Ariel is only in one episode of Critical Role, a single episode. Oh, is that it? She was in one episode of Critical Role. And she got it. Well, yeah, she's terrible. I mean, she's just reading off a cue card. My phone's going crazy. Channel Surf for $4.99. Wow. Expanse really shit the bed this week. So sad. It was the best. Yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible. M. Marchetti, 7997 for $2. The Impractical Jokers movie. Maybe we need it. Lego Darth Jar Jar for $10. This is for Jeremy. I played Mario Kart with you, Theory, Drunk, and the ladies, and that was fun, bro. If you guys are playing again soon, I've been training to stomp you, so let me know. And I will pass that on. Tupac Shakur for $1.99. Love y'all. Props, woke chest, blackboard, plus pieces. This is true. It's woke. Everything's woke. Seb Spears for 10 pounds. Has someone let Az back on the birthday Malibu? The birthday Malibu. Bad Boys 3 was a genuine piece of stupid Rafif. Rafif? What's Rafif? We'll just say trash. I don't know if Bad Boys 3 was good or I did see it. Scottish Nerd for 2 pounds. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the 10 pounds. I appreciate the donation. You need people cooking as well as fornicating. Well, we want to fornicate after we cook, but do let your food settle. Wait a half hour. Christopher Gorey, the Good Reverend, for $3.99. Great show tonight. Christopher, a.k.a. the Good Reverend. Hail. Sarcastic Warlock for $5. Bolsheviks were the original SJWs and still are. HBG3 for $5. Yuri Bezmenov has a great vid on YouTube on the CCP propaganda subversion. Yes, I've seen it. It's very good. I agree. If you haven't seen it, Yuri Bezmenov. Nothing for 5 New Zealand pesos. What Tom was saying is narrative shift. The man to the white man with Soviet stupid as the end goal. No one's allowed to block the plan. Ism phobe. End of story. You're absolutely correct. Seb Spears for 10 pounds. Can you get Gundam on? We did. We've had Gundam on twice, and we will have him on again because I love It's a Gundam. I haven't talked to him in a while. I'll send him a DM tonight, just asking how he's doing. Jessica Butler for $6.99 Canadian. All hail the fandom menace. All hail the Fandom S. By the way, if you want to check out both Gundam episodes, they're two of our most watched Friday Night Tights, like on my main channel and on Nerdrotic Live. Just go to Nerdrotic Live, and it's right there. It's on a featured video. Jessica Butler, thank you again. Eric K, laugh my ass off. BFD, Gary. BFD. Oh, absolutely, Eric. For $2. Thank you. I'm sure it was about something I said. Yeah, that's why, God. If I could do 7-hour live streams, I would. I just can't anymore. It kills me the next day. It just wipes out my day. But we're going to start doing something a little different with the square ups if we still need to do them. I don't want to assume. If we still need to do them, we're going to go back to doing some of them live. I'm just going to do random. I'm going to pick a handful of questions, about an hour's worth of questions, and we'll do them live. Old Gaming Bastard for $5. What are your opinions on TV and films over use of artificially shaking camera and the pointless zooming in and out? It drives me nuts. I could not agree more. It's old. It's tired. Stop it. God, they do it so much in Star Trek Discovery. And it's just trying to make it look like there's something going on when there isn't. Geeks, Graves, and Good Stuff. What's up, brother? The Knob of Hollywood. Great name for a punk band. Oh, you're probably right. You're probably right. Thanks for the $5. Not all who wander are.
ちょっと待ったカップヌードルよりカレー飯 NO! こっちもお湯を注ぐだけ5分待ったら出来上がり混ぜると無駄にうまくなるすすらなくていいから食べさせやすい Again? 麺と飯どっちが好き
Hi.
ほらほらとにかくファーストバイトうわ何この感覚私が間違ってました麺より飯 NO!
John L. Rice for $15. I predict one day Darkseid and Thanos will be in a half-hour bromance romantic situation comedy on the CW. Sooner than later, probably. Sooner than later. Austin Dyer for $5. Imagine if they took all the funding they use for these terrible movies and shows and they put it into Dogecoin instead. Well, that would be money better spent. Imagine all the money they've put into Star Trek Discovery or in that crap Batwoman when they could feed starving children, Joshua Mosquita for $4.99. Ryan Cannell, eat a potato. Potatoes. Potato. Blank for $1.99. Exozone when? Ugh. Couple of weeks maybe. I was shooting for this coming week, but just I can't. And Doomcock was snowed in. I just talked to him today. I checked on him. He's doing okay, but he had to go to an alternative layer because the snow was affecting his entrance, and it was bad. It was bad. But he's okay. He's okay. The CW needs to push Bat Jemima to referee the Super Bowl. I mean, Super Bowl. Super Blow. I mean, the Super Bowl. Super Blow was better. Super Blow was better, Frank. Rocky Desert Flower for $2. What the fuck happened to Beaky Perman? Dead? Erased? Who's Beaky Perman? Beaky Perman? Oh, you mean the beekeeper from WandaVision? God, it took me a minute to get there. Well, it was, they showed it. They showed it, what happened to him. They did. Super Mastermind for $5. Oh, boy. Never bought Wattpad, a fan fiction site for, okay. God, it took me a bit. I'm like, what is this? Is this misspelling? No, it's Navier bought Wattpad, a fan fiction site, for $6 million. How desperate is media for content? Fan fiction. Is this true? 600 million. 600 million? But do they have rights to the fan fiction there? Or do they just want the names? And is that for real? God, that sounds like that sounds like setting money on fire. Geeks, Graves, and Good Stuff for $5. The Knob of Hollywood Band. First hit song, Everything is Poopy Mustard. Everything is poopy mustard. And then Az would say, I want to lick the shit off your poop. Glaneman for $5. I use some alt now. Brave, open office minds. Tom's right. Don't let big tech push you out. Be a pain in their ass. I'm going to say their ass. Bought first crypto, $100. Damn the man. Yeah, I've got, by the time crypto catches on, I'll be retired, hopefully. I don't want to have to deal with new money. Oh, God, no. Stu Bro upgraded his membership to the Gandalf level. Thank you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You are going to get access to the weekly, which was supposed to be once a month, but it's turned into weekly member streams, which are a lot of fun. Now, I need to do something extra for the Gandalf level. So I'm going to start giving you some videos early, and you're going to get access to all Nerdrotic Daily videos early. Blank for $9.99. Galactus name comes from galactic, which comes from galaxy, which comes from the Greek word for milk. In Greek mythology, the Milky Way is thrown up breast milk by baby Hercules. That's my TED Talk. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You learn something here every day. Thank you, blank. Sith Cake. Hail, Gary. Finally catching one live. Sup, Az. For your information, I found all of your channels due to Mahler. Thank you, Mahler. Love Mahler. I was on EFAP last week. Apparently, you guys enjoyed it, so it was good. I roasted a guy for trying to pull out, he's like, I'm a comic book fan. Look at all my graphic novels that I just got off of Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It's like, bro, I mean, there's nothing wrong if you've got graphic novels. I've got graphic novels. I've got trades up the wazoo. Comic books. You're a comic book collector if you collect comic books. Marin Alver for $5. Margin Call is the movie to watch. Margin Call. Okay. I've never heard of it. What kind of a movie is it? Rhetorical Thrill for $5. I'm a Willow fan. I was indeed a little kid and had problems with my dad. So a movie about a dad who gave a crap kind of resonated with me. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, the reason I gave my reasons for not liking Willow, I just didn't see it in the right time in life. I was a teenager, and I was expecting kind of a kick-ass action movie and not a whimsical, light fantasy with very little Val Kilmer. I was a big Val Kilmer fan. Big Val Kilmer fan. Real Genius is one of my favorite all-time movies, and he is great in it. Berend, the Factotum. So Berend, the Factotum for $5. Willow had sequel books written by George Lucas and Chris Claremont. No, written by Chris Claremont. But knowing Hollywood's treatment of source material, it will be ignored. Yes, it will be. And those were written by Chris Claremont. Trust me. Sula, welcome to the Jaloja level. Thank you. Thank you for joining the channel. M Tax Shark for $2. This pandemic is different than any in history. Yes, it's different in the way that it wasn't as deadly and we're locked down like it was. I think a lot of people have studied up on the Spanish flu, thanks to the Google. I have as well. That was bad. That was bad. 009 or 009 for $6.99 Canadian. The insurrection of our beloved franchises are part of the great reset, reshape, rethink. I agree with that. That's not even hyperbolic to me. That's exactly what we have been talking about for. Okay, my argument, every video I do is a little piece of the greater argument, right? Once we learn new information, I give you my take on things, and this is me trying to figure things out, right? So, and you will go on that journey with me, right? So I'll read some articles, I'll see a connection between these articles, and I'll see how they build the narrative. And I'm not saying there's one guy or a group of people who are contacting each place to place in certain things. That would be crazy. I'm just saying there is a greater narrative. People are trying to push forward this reset, whether they know it or not, but they're part of it. And it's it's based on ideology. It is. It really is. And that's why, I mean, it takes effort to do this, right? It takes effort not to be partisan. And I'm not always good at it. I'm not always perfect at it. I am a very imperfect being, very fallible being. I am wrong about as much as I'm right, and that's good. I'll take 50-50. But based on life experience, based on what I've had to go through in the past, I learned survivor skills and learning how to, that's the one thing Batwoman got right. She was talking about being in prison, and she says, you always have to threat assess to the point of paranoia because your life depends on it. So you tend to dial things up when your life depends on it. And all of you have this in you. And I'm sure some of you have gone through it out there and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And thankfully, some of you haven't gone through that and you haven't been in these situations, then it's okay. But when your life is constantly at risk, your senses go up, things go up. Now, has that helped me? I don't know. Has it helped me with my bullshit detector? I don't know. You guys decide. 009 for $3.99 Canadian. Gina Carano as Elektra. Fuck yeah. Gina's hot. She's hot. Sam Alexander, 14786 for £3. Hey guys, great stream. All the best for you all. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. And the best to you. And I appreciate the £3 donation. I appreciate it. Man of War 665, the neighbor of the beast, reserving judgment on Resident Alien till more episodes are under the belt. But Alan Tudyk is fucking brilliant in this one. Yeah, I've only watched the first episode and I thought it was okay. Culture Casino, Tom, are you really against my religion? Canceled. Yeah, just cancel, Tom. It's safer. J-Lo Flicks for the final super chat from the Robot Head episode. Actually, they're called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, so they're in stuff. J-Lo Flicks has been around and knows that I hate people who go, actually, who start sentences with actually. All right, going to take a little break and get on to the next one. Kinnell licks all the man milk for... £5, and this is for Friday Night Tights with Young Ripa. Wow, 20th Century Fox's Quicksilver must be fun for Disney to be able to pull anything they want out of their arse. Hashtag RIP Christopher Plummer. Yes, the great actor Christopher Plummer has passed. May he rest in peace. He lived a good long life. Nikki D for $5. Love the twist in WandaVision this week. Rumor has it that viewership for the show has been weak. If true, think this episode will improve ratings? I think it did. And then it kind of fell back in the last episode. But yes, apparently viewership has been down for WandaVision. And I'm starting to think it's not building up to the thing we think it is. Mr. Tickle Trunk for 2 Canadian pesos. Thank you for the farting Japanese dog. I appreciate it. Phoenix Tangent. Thank you for the super sticker for $5. I appreciate it. You guys help keep the lights on. The Opposition HQ for $5. Seeing this WandaVision episode, I feel I imitate the emotional state of a Rock. Larson will be able to cameo in the finale. Hashtag RIP Christopher Plummer. Well, news is she's going to be in Thor Love and Thunder. Nikki D for $10. Eric and Gents, and I wouldn't be surprised, by the way, if she showed up in this one. Eric and Gents, your thoughts on the rewriting of Thor's origin in Avenger 42? Per Jason Aaron, Thor's birth mother was actually the first mutant possessed by the Phoenix, making Thor a half mutant. I think it's bullshit. I think it's absolute bullshit. Legalized Adulthood for 1944 says, what's up, my nittas? Terry Wilkin for $20. Hail panel and chat. I am tired of all the female casts. Bring back the toxic alpha male roles. They take charge, win the day, and get the girl. Does that make me toxic white female? If so, I'm okay with that. Terry, yes, and we are too. And yes, I'm going to be covering some super chats I've covered before. We're in the transition period of Lady Gravemaster leaving and me going into Streamlabs, and everything's a mess, so I feel it's safer just to reread everything. How's that sound? Hail Nerdrotic for Mr. Tickle Trunk. Thank you very much. We have 2 super stickers, Not Another Dime and Crazy Cat Guy for $1.99 and $1.49 respectively. One's a thumbs up, one's ice cream, because Crazy Cat Guy will never, ever let me forget that I ate ice cream at the end of a live stream that I forgot to turn off. At least I wasn't dark side filling. Jester of Roanoke for $5. They wasted time in WandaVision talking about who's the powerfulest woman ever and made Hayward look like an idiot at every turn. Bad storytelling. Yes, it is. And this is the woman, one of the writers is the one writing Black Widow. Here we go. Batwoman has been renewed for a 3rd season. Can Perry Chan create an edit of Old Man Az reviewing its 57th season 20 years into the future? Asked Nikki D for $5. Probably. Perry's that good. That's a great idea, by the way. That's a great idea. Chris Patterson for $10. So instead of dying while doing something heroic, Alex from The Expanse just drops dead from a stroke. Who in the hell came up with this idea? Rianne Johnson? Chris Patterson, I wish, but it was Naren Shankar. I think they were forced in the decision, but they wasted a lot of time with the polyamorous family that ended up breaking up and boring the shit out of everyone. Rich Suddy for 10 pounds. Hail all. Sad to hear about Christopher Plummer, a.k.a. Captain Von Trapp, a.k.a. General Chang, and many others. Kapla. May he rest in peace. Thank you for the phallic unicorn. Gary Walker for $1 for £1.49. Ripa 2044. Vigilante Williamson for $2. I would want Ripa as president right now. I'm going to write him in next time. Kim Roque for $5. Free young Ripa. He did nothing wrong. To one brother to another, keep speaking the truth. From one brother to another, keep speaking the truth. Young Ripa, he's going to hate me saying this, is a good American. He's a great American. He's everything that America should be. And I'm talking about his politics are spot on. I wish there was a Young Ripa news channel. Well, there is his channel. I watch every one of his videos. I catch as many live streams as I can. And he's one of Mrs. Nerdrotic. Loves the Young Ripa. She does. She thinks he's one of the best. She's actually spread the word on him up to the hairdressers, and a lot of the hairdressers like him. They do. I was unsubbed today, subbed yesterday at the Nooner. Check those subs, people. Warren Smith, thank you for letting me know. I will screen cap that, by the way, and put that out there. Thank you. Melina for 10 Canadian pesos, just a donation. Thank you, Melina. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. Stone Dog 1971 for $1.49, and the Great Culture Casino for $1.49. That's 2 phallic unicorns. We got a double phallic unicorn. Butter Biscuit 92 for $20. Told G&G crew last week I have been dealing with struggles and was just in a car accident. Confusion is getting to me, and my mind has been in some dark spots. Your videos are helping me stay sane. Much love to you all. Thank you, Butter Biscuit, and I'm sorry to hear that. Did you get tapped on the noggin there? Did you bump your head in the accident? Yeah. After my third concussion, I can honestly say I haven't been 100% since then. Like as far as my memory, my memory goes blank once in a while. It's not bad. And that was from getting beamed in the head with a softball 20 years ago. Melina for $10. Hail Friday Night Tights. Ripa, I loved your vid about Sir Soylent Bob. Simps who go on about their privilege are huge lady boner killers. Love from Canada. Melina, bringing it. Oh, I love that. Oh. Beautiful. Oh no, the very dangerous OMB Reviews is here to say all the swears and naughty jokes like he always does. Hail OMB, thanks for the content. Bear Business One, thank you for the $20, and we love Odin. We love Odin. Grin Akuma for €10. I seriously don't understand this bullshit representation talk when the MCU could have brought in Rambeau in the first place. Why tokenize characters when they already have Rogue, the best girl, Blade, Power Man, etc.? I don't know because that's a very, very good point. Free Odin, you are always a proper man and always telling the truth like the rest of the gang. One Christian to another, bless you, good sir, says Kim Rokai for $5. Bless Odin. Bamagrad 1970 for $4.99. Like WandaVision for the most part, but the makeup of the cast and how the lone white male being unlikable is reminding me of STD and Doctor Who. It is. Grin Akuma for €5. Not to mention Al Simmons. The script I heard for Spawn sounded horrible. What would you want to see in a Spawn movie? Lead actor as Al Simmons. Not Michael B. Jordan. Somebody who can play tortured good. I'd have to think about that one. Who could play a good Al Simmons? I'll get back to you on that one. Ripa, this is for you. I think that what is happening in current entertainment and culture is something that Thomas Sowell commented and predicted in the 80s, and I am still in shock how dead on he was, says Diego Flores for 20 Peruvian pesos. That's right, Peruvian pesos. Indeed.
So Cyclops is going to be...
make sure the gun stays in his hand, by the way.
Right. He's going to be laid down. He's going to be... His legs are open, of course, so that Wolverine can insert himself. Then you've got Jean Grey, who's going to be sat on Cyclops' head. What the fuck is happening?
The gun is disturbing, I must say.
Eiffel Tower.
I have a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career.
Engage.
There you go. And then Cyclops is like, you got to eat box. Fucking Justin is in there.
One bent over the fucking other, and I want
sweat on dripping,
ball slapping action.
You know, I want you to go all in. Then I want to see him fuck like rabbit and hard. I want to see sweat. I want to hear grunting.
Oh no! Ah, fuck! You stupid bitch! Oh, fuck you, Jeremy! It's me.
That is what we need to see in the comics. Stop queer baiting, Marvel.
Shit.
Pygmalion for $4.99. Gonna have some fun. Show you how it's done. FNTionite. Oh, okay. I get it. Velix Aquatus for $24.99. Hail. Having been disappointed by the finale of The Expanse, I am following your recommendation to consume old sci-fi. I've never seen Stargate SG-1, but I see there's more than 10 seasons. Is it worth the time investment? From what I hear, yes, there are a lot of fans of that show, a lot of very passionate fans of that show who've been telling me to watch it for years. So yeah, it's going to be, you know what, without seeing it, it's going to be better than 99.9% of the shite that's out there right now. Hollywood is dead. Now, it's going to continue on. It's a powerful entity. It's going to take a while to die out, but it's dead. And someday I'll give you my thesis on that. 32 flavors of Nick Weiser for $10. Thanks for bringing Ripa back on Friday Night Tights, Gary. I appreciate you, sir. And I appreciate you, Nick. And I love Ripa. Roof Korean wasn't at the Capitol for $10. Hail, Mr. Eric July and Friday Night Tights. Mr. July, thanks for the truth pilling us. Thanks for truth pilling us regularly. Lately, my YouTube recommendations started popping up with Thomas Sowell, Will Williams, W. Williams, and M. Friedman. Algorithm moving libertarian, maybe, except libertarians are now dangerous. You dangerous free thinkers. Free thinking is dangerous. Free thinking is dangerous. Sarah Jean, thank you for the £1.49 ice cream super sticker. I appreciate it. Taker 610 for $2. Talk about the insane Time article, shadow movement. Yeah, that was an insane article, that the fortifying of elections. That's not frightening. And people just like, yeah, until it happens to their side. Brown Gaijin for $2. Any thoughts on Parler coming back on Monday? It didn't come back that Monday. But it did come back. It did come back. It's not all the way back, though. Larry, woke are woefully wandering wherever weirdos weep. Indeed. Little Dr. Seuss wokery there. I denounce Lamp today. I love Lamp. Thank you for the $2, Eric. The Geek Blend, thank you for the super sticker, and thank you for the $9.99, and thank you for the content. I watch your late night live streams. Sandy Q for $20. Just because no one ever mentions Highlander anymore, the beginning of my sci-fi fantasy life, I'm sending this super chat to remind us all. Sandy Q watcher. I love Highlander. I love the soundtrack. I love everything about it. I wish there was 1/6 scale action figures. I wish there was more I could collect. I would buy shit for it. The Zardoz for $25. Doctor Who and many other sci-fi shows are foobar now, fucked up beyond all recognition. Is it the darkest before the dawn, or are we in for a long winter? We can only hope for better times. The better times are happening. We are shifting into a new form of entertainment. It's going to take a while, but it's already happening. Kinnell's 3-inch erect penis for $9.99. Hail, Friday Night Tights crew and Rippo. Riddle me this. If you put together two way below average Kinnells, what do you get? 3 inches. I'll see myself out, and don't forget to tip your waitress. Poor Ryan. Nathaniel Larson for $10. Eric, 1/4 curious on your thoughts on the Time Magazine article. Hopefully you guys will have some videos soon. Also, fuck you, Jeremy. Good video on Lore Star. Yep. The Lore Star video was good. It's good content. He knows what he's doing. I don't agree that I still think they're going to the sequel trilogy. Mr. Rich Low Pitch for $10. Apparently, David Hogg is starting a pillow company to compete with My Pillow. That's right. Hogg is pulling a Kate Kane and starting a business just to spite someone he disagrees with politically. Lame. Roger Haynes for $20 for 20 Canadian pesos. Hail, Friday Night Tights. Good news. Mom just got through her first week of radiation treatment. That's good. The outlook for her beating cancer looks great. No thanks to Batwoman. Roger, good luck to Mama Haynes. I'm assuming it's Mama Haynes. I wish her all the best. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Big Fat Nerd, thank you for the phallic unicorn for £1.49. I appreciate it. Hammond of Texas for $9.99. Hail, Friday Night Tights. Thanks for keeping me company while I drive up the Great White Mountains of New Hampshire to play in the snow. Also, Gary, how do you like the season finale of The Expanse? It was shite. It was absolute shite. Damajanai, what's up? For $2. Hail Friday Night Tights, peace and love from the Dark Council. Hail the Dark Council. Wesley Snipes, yeah, for $5. What's your favorite cheese? Pepper Jack. Quarter black people on Friday Night Tights. 1 1/4 black people on Friday Night Tights. Yes, we were very diverse. And then we brought on a lady later. And there are some tentative plans to have another lady by the time you see this that hopefully will be confirmed. Iconellis for $5. Hail Friday Night Tights and Eric July. Imagine if in the next Spider-Man movie, Toby's delivering pizzas and Odin answers the door. That would be great. That would be a cultural moment. Nicholas Horton for £10. Hail Gary and panel. Peter Evans' version of Quicksilver, not a Luke Skywalker type moment. I could see Ian McKellen as Luke moment appearing as Magneto in WandaVision more seriously. Yes, Patrick Stewart came out today and said that Kevin Feige had spoken to Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman, and Patrick Stewart had said no. He said his character went out the way he wanted it to, and yeah, there you go. Jim the Skeptic for $5. I really look forward to this. And Eric, July 2, this is going to rock, and it did. It really did. It was one of our better episodes. So it's right here on Nerdrotic Live. You can check it out. Culture Casino. You know what? It's also, I should say this more, on Spotify and iTunes. And any iTunes and Spotify mirror out there, you'll find it. Be nice to Ryan. He was raised by 4 women, says Culture Casino for $2. Oh, geez, was he? Helsons for 100 British pounds. There is a new hope for Disney and Lucasfilm with what the Lores vid, thanks Geek, and now watching Rambo's reaction to the Captain Marvel comment by Jimmy Woo. Could it be we get a Captain Marvel from the multiverse where her abilities are more powerful than her ego? Well, her abilities are she's already OP and stupid. Helsons, thank you for the 100 pounds. I did read that on Friday night, but it's worth reading again. Again, I'm going to be going over super chats I already have because better safe than sorry. Sorry. Lorena Creel, thank you for the heart super sticker. Thank you, Lorena, for 99 cents. Vake for $4.99. Friday Night Tights is my favorite few hours of the week. Thanks to all of you guys. And thank you for your support. It's been amazing. We really appreciate you guys. We do. Eric K for $5. As Az would say, he is streaming with Nerdrotic tonight. Yes, he would. He misspelled my name on the BBC a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago. And no, don't let us ever forget our mistakes. I misspelled a word on a recent live stream too. It happens. The Mirror Sphere's Origins for $5. Hail, I dropped the first chapter read off on my channel, Gary. I hope you enjoy and love you all. Greatest intro yet. Keep it up, everyone. Thank you, Mirror Sphere. And yes, I would check out your read of it. I'm not, and thank you. Yeah, the Mirror Sphere's Origins is writing a fantasy novel, and he put if you go to his channel, he reads the first chapter of it. I read a chapter from Winds of Winter, which will never come out, probably. It's a sample chapter, The Forsaken, and it's honestly one of the best chapters George ever wrote, and I put that on Nerdrotic Daily. Kinnell's 3-inch erect penis for $4.99. With young Ripa, quarter black, and above average Jeremy on the show, we got a whole lot of hog tonight. Oh, okay. All right. Justin Foster for $5. Ripa is surrounded by 5 white guys and 1 half black guy. He's like the inverse of the Piper Perry meme. Maybe it kind of is, really. Soyban 1977 for 20 British pounds. Hail, Gary. First ever super chat. Lots of love from London. What are you guys' thoughts on Tom McDonald? Me and my man think he's a game changer. Lots of love. Shout out to Drunken Gundam. I love y'all. Thanks. We listened to Tom McDonald last week, and I love him. So, I'm going to reach out to him and see if he'll come on. Maybe I don't know if he performs. That'd be like a real talk show if we get our musical guest. If we get a guest and a musical guest, that would be awesome. But as somebody who is, you know me, Nerdrotic, connoisseur of hip hop. That's what I'm known for. It's my brand. I think he's the schnizzle. No, I'm just kidding. I know nothing about. I thought he was really good. Velox Aquatus for $4.99. It's me, Nerdrotic. Thanks for the laugh and hot toys as and Gary. Hashtag WandaVision. WandaVision. Oh, that's good. Christopher Plummer, Dustin Diamond. We seem to be losing a lot of people lately. Yes, we have, High Q, for £5. We've lost a lot of people lately, but not as many as they said. Stony D for $5. In honor of Christopher Plummer, in space, all warriors are cold warriors. And cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. What an amazing actor he was. Eric K for $5. Why are you making the quarter black guy the power bottom? Because he is, Eric. You know that. Celtic Cross Studios. Hail all. Hail to you, Celtic Cross Studios. Thank you for the $5. I do appreciate it. Galactus and Kang are nothing compared to Doom, the man who found being a god beneath him and who has an ego large enough to rival a living planet. Ironcaster for $5. Dr. Doom, greatest comic book villain ever. Otaku Smurf for $5. One of two. Gary, in response to the comment on your nooner yesterday about Doctor Who being pieced off, I wouldn't mind it going to Toho Studios in Japan. Two of two. They did Seven Samurai, Yojimbo, and gave the world Godzilla and Akira. Being Japanese, there's a 0% chance of them going woke. Then that's where it needs to go. That's where it fucking needs to go. Period. Give me a Japanese doctor with a British accent, and I'm good. Dominar Rigel, some Roman numeral, sorry, for 100 Swedish krona. Thanks for being the top Friday entertainment due to the current world situation. What do you guys think it's going to take to make Doctor Who amazing, watchable again? CERN turning on a switch and flipping reality back a couple of years, and the BBC having, regular human beings run it. That's about it. Primer for $10. Geeks and Gamers offers premium memberships. Yes, for $10, you can get a Geeks and Gamers premium membership today. I told Jeremy a long time ago, Jeremy, I know you watch every one of my squares. He doesn't even watch my videos anymore. He doesn't even watch my videos, and I watch all of his. I told him to cut me a commercial for that, and I put it in. Modalicious for $2. Read my super chats, you bearded testicle. I just did. And how did you know my testicles have beards? Modalicious. You spying on me, dude? Gary Carmichael for £5. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Nothing to say there, just a donation. Chris G for $10. Gary, every day I become more and more jealous of you for moving. I am stuck in the Bay Area. I work for San Francisco City, and we are being told to tell people our pronouns. Also, F the Expanse going off a cliff. Chris G, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. It's part of the workforce now. Get the fuck out of there. Work for San Diego. I mean, it's not going to be as bad as San Francisco. Like, it's blue down here, but it's a different kind of blue. HTK bass player. Hell yeah, for $2. Funds from HTK bass player just cuz. Thank you. John Wayne drinks SJW tears for $10. Part 1 of 2. Congratulations to the woke cult for claiming yet another victim by sacrificing The Expanse, one of the best sci-fi shows ever made, on the altar of woke. Part 2, rest in peace, The Expanse. May you rest in eternal slumber, far away from the woke cult that is systematically destroying our Western culture by making everyone increasingly woke and dumber. Amen. Amen. And women. Thoughts on George R. R. Martin calling his fans internet arseholes? Well, Primer for $5. I did a video on it. My thoughts are George is frustrated. George has been locked up too much. George has surrounded himself he's got an entourage. I've seen it of about 9 people that was around him. It's ridiculous. Now, I can understand a man needing assistance. Hell, I need an assistant, but yeah. It's ridiculous. He's just in a bubble now, and he's never going to finish his book. Plumber's Butt Crack for $10. Hail all. What do you think of them having Quicksilver from X-Men do Do you think they're introducing X-Men characters in the MCU? Yes, that was the first official one. I do believe that. Man of War 665, the neighbor of the beast. Ryan, the adults are talking. Nerdrotic, you were saying? Yeah. I know. Or Nerdrotic. Plumber's butt crack. I believe they are going to bring in the X-Men, and I believe that by the time Marvel is done with them, and I hope I'm wrong, we're going to miss the Fox X-Men. Russian Bob for $5. Not promoting Geeks and Gamers Premium, but you need to get access to the Discord Premium chat, access to the Geeks and Gamers Premium forums, and weekly premium live streams on YouTube for $10. Jay Fraser for Jay Fraser 360 for £5. Hail Friday Night Tights. I knew Pietro would appear because Disney announced Evan Peters' casting before quickly trying to hide it. Nincompoops. Gary, move to Florida. I might. That hashtag is starting to roll now. Did anyone else catch the Full House stained glass? Yes, I did. Modalicious for $2. Did you stain it? Sten Madsen for 50 Danish krona. Stay true on the Luke rumors. What is going on with the greatest hero? They'll probably recast him. I don't know. Fuck Disney. But yeah, I personally, if they brought him back and recast him, it's not Luke. They've destroyed the one real Luke, Mark Hamill. You can't fix it with another Luke. This is totally not introducing the X-Men. That's wishful thinking. He's totally MCU Mephisto. Timing of the intro says it all. Yeah, Das Pooch, but they still introduced the X-Men because the way they... So he is supposed to be Pietro from the MCU, but they nabbed the wrong likeness. So technically it was. Captain Spire for $2. That intro was the best thing in the world. Perry is great. Perry is great. Hi, Gary. After I upgraded my Nerdrotic membership, YouTube attached a note to my receipt saying access to YouTube comments restored. Thanks, Gary. Yeah, I read that one. Yeah, I don't know why you lost your fucking comments. That's ridiculous. SJ Almighty for £1.99 an eye. Yes, the all-seeing eye. Sci-Fi George for $10. Danvers disrespected Marvel, Monica Pilavel, Marvel's daughter, who also was Captain Marvel and gay. The Wasp, who named the Avengers, Nick Fury, basic story, and actual Marvel fans in general. Yes, Sci-Fi George. And Danvers used to be cool. She did. Jennifer Weiland, thank you for the $1.99 donation. I appreciate it, Jennifer. Thanks for watching the show and being part of our 3.4% female audience. I appreciate it. The way Monica looked when Danvers was mentioned, it makes me think of her mom. Maybe she got cancer from the energy she emits, and it might have affected Monica, which would explain her weird test results. Maybe, Sci-Fi George. That's a good point for $10. Brian Sumunski for $10. Hail everyone on this great panel. And Jeremy. In spite of terrible American comics, let's celebrate great manga. With One Piece reaching almost 500 million units sold. Wow. That's fucking awesome. All right. Isaac the Dragonborn for $4.99. I'm late. Was watching the news and why it matters in Blaze TV. Greatest dragon hunter ever right here. That's right. And that's Young Ripa. Slash and Burn Theory for $10. How's this for dismissing source material? The upcoming Mortal Kombat movie's main character is an MMA fighter named Cole Young, who's unaware of his outworld heritage. Well, I saw the trailer today, and I don't know much about Mortal Kombat. I don't. But the trailer looked fucking cool. Are they going to fuck up some lore? Most likely. Sci-Fi George for $5. Thor was just revealed to be the son of Odin and the first host of the Phoenix Force. This is what I call bullshit. Long live sci-fi. Absolutely. Live long and prosper. As always cuts through their bullshit to the reveal their inherent hypocrisy, making Star-Lord bi because reasons. They made Star-Lord bi to get to Chris Pratt. End of story. Legalize adulthood for $5. When SJWs complain about lack of LGBTQ plus representation in the comic books, all I can think of is Apollo and Midnighter in The Authority, a comic from 1999. Yes, and North Star from the 80s. Thank you, Primer, for $5. Dark Dino Chris for $4.99. I don't care if Wolverine is experimenting. He damn well better be pitching, though. Listen, he's not gay. They just want to do that to try to de-alpha him, which makes them homophobic because they're saying it's not alpha enough to be gay. You can be alpha and gay. Perth Comics, TSWG pole vaulting meme deserves viral status. Looking under pole vault fail and Anna commentary on Twitter, Perth Comics with sound. Russell Hall, I have no idea, but I will check out Perth Comics for $5. I will check it out. Thank you, Russell. Your Muslim uncle for $4.99. People call Ryan a lot of names. To Brits, he's called a cunt. To Americans, he's called an asshole. To a Middle Easterner, it's a warlord. Ah! I like that. Our media, which is mostly owned by Chinese entities, is feminizing men, while China internally recently started a campaign to being back masculine. I'm wondering if these two things are connected. You never know. You never know. Thank you, Ventus Bruma, for $10. Nick Nero for $4.99. The story is already written and already made money. Let's change it and make it woke. Don't make sense. Welcome to Hollywood. Welcome to Hollywood. That's it. Whoa. Peter Parker is Spider-Man, says Brightest Day for $2. I know, spoilers. Get yourself some Pete's. Caffeine is life. Crazy Cat Guy for $10. Oh, I'm going to have a big Pete's tomorrow morning, like I do every morning. Phoenix K, thank you for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate it. Spider-Man, just like Batman, never needed an armored suit. Another great Friday Night Tights. Thanks. And thank you, M Tax Shark. We appreciate it. Philip A. Demick for $5. Someone says Mephisto in Comics Division shows up. Coincidence? I think not. You know what? Comics is always saying the end is near, and he looks really excited about it. I think you're onto something. Rodney Johnson for $5. Laugh my ass off. MCU Peter gave a WMD to Mysterio in less than a week. He's stupid. Yes, he is stupid. A weapon of mass destruction. True pop culture for $1.99. Ripa should debate EFAP on Spider-Man. Well, I did. Thought I did okay, but Ripa should as well. Helson's for £5. I would have to say I've rewatched WandaVision twice, but I've rewatched Resident Alien 4 times so far, and it's only 2 episodes in. You have spoken. Brian for $5. Only females care about Apple versus Android. The dude with the Yoda doll shouldn't call anyone a loser. Sup, Eric. Wow. Somebody has an iPhone and is feeling insecure about it. Well, I mean, like, yeah, breaking out the Yoda doll to a bunch of nerds on a nerd show. That's fighting words, man. Gojira Star, but thank you for the super chat. Gojira Star, 5477 for $5. The only payoff would be Rogue putting Carol in a coma and camera panning to Deadpool saying, "You're welcome." That would be great. Grin Akuma. Thanos was lacking some major stones for €2. Oh, you barely earned that one. Jim Bob Wee for $5. Monica specifically mentioned she knew an aerospace engineer, and there was a slight pause, which makes me think it's an important character. Reed Richards? Maybe. Jillian M for $19.99. What can I say? I have an iPhone because I've used it due to the group chat feature. So many of my friends and family also have iPhones. Maybe I'll graduate to an Android next. Love you guys. Love you too, Jillian. And yes, we had a great Android versus iPhone debate, which, no, women don't always have that, Brian, because I have that debate with my wife every time we go and renew our phones, and I tell her to get an Android, and she refuses to listen to me. Vigilante Williamson for $2. Best WandaVision episode so far. Toys spoil it, though. Yes, they do. And again, check out Vigilante Williamson's channel. He's a good up-and-coming YouTuber. Kinnell licks all the man milk for £2 British pounds. God, Ryan, you're such a pronouner. He is. Stony D for $5. Maybe Anna Paquin will take Bree's powers to make room for Monica. Preach it, Eric. In the 80s, Monica was leading the Avengers. Carol was a drunk. This is true. Key Voshel for $5. Speaking of Spider-Man, one of my favorite stories from the comics was Kraven's Last Hunt. I always thought Hollywood missed an opportunity there. They did. And you can't start with it. You got to lead up with it. He's got to be a villain for a good long time. King Hess for $10. Hail, Nerdrotic and panel. Gary, an idea for Perry Chan would be to have Ryan as Thunder Thunder from Big Trouble in Little China in the scene where he explodes. Love you, Ryan. Keep up the great content. We love Ryan. Izzy the Gamer for $5. Bunch of lovely faces on stream today. Keep being awesome, guys. And you keep being awesome. Okay, that wraps it up for this part. And we will have part 2 of whatever coming out in the next couple of days. Thanks everyone who super chats. We appreciate all of you. We will cover every single one. And we're also going to mix in donations once I get the Streamlabs set up. And by the time this thing is over, that should have happened. And that will eventually make the process run a lot smoother once I figure it out. And yes, I dragged my feet on this, but I'm glad I finally eventually did it because it does make things a lot better. So I'll see you guys on Friday Night Tights. And be good to each other. Not all who wander are lost.
Nerdrotic.com.